I'm recording the cloud, I think. Yeah. Okay, sir. Uh, Thank you for having me, and thank you for Sumilata for sharing this. So this is me, Zubair. I'm from 1997, 2001 batch. I am one of the volunteers currently. I'm batch coordinator for 1997, 2001, and I'm admin for this alumni women's hostel website, that we created as a single source of truth or single place where we can have all the information. Okay, so you can find me here in the committee and volunteers. So I'm likely to join the committee as well soon, right? But I started as a volunteer. So this is me. This is Zubair Alpuri. This is my email, and this is what my role is currently: admin for this site, and I'm also batch coordinator. And you also have Chandrasekhar Bonu. So this is his email, and he's batch coordinator for both of us from 1997, 2001. Okay. So quickly on this initiative, right? So uh, let's start. So I think we all know that SUC alumni, right? We have association in Hyderabad, association in Tirupati. So we have a website, right? And there is also a report that talks about the different activities the SUC alumni does. So this is their poster. It has a lot of details that the alumni has done over the years and all of that. So the alumni has been active and been doing stuff, right, in the association for the college and for the students, right? So I think over the years, right, if you see, there has been a need. The women's hostel, right, currently, or SUC has Vishwakarma, Vishweshwara, and there's MTech, and there's another hostel, right? So there are SUC has its own boys hostels, right? But SUC does not have its own women's hostel. It is the hostel facility has always been shared with the university hostel. That was same for our 1997 2005 one. That was same for my wife. My wife is also an alumni, 2004 2006 MTech. She also was in the shared hostel facility. That is still the same even to date. Okay, the strength of alumni is the women's students, or just the hostel students who are in the hostel, is almost 558 as on date, but the number of rooms is only 100. That is, each room is shared by 6 to 7 students, right? So this has been a cause, a need, uh, at least for the last 10-15 years.
How
Multiple.
many of them are engineering girls out of the five, whatever, 500,
Oh, this is
whatever?
entirely BTech.
Okay.
558 from the BTech branches of SUC, having just 100 rooms on the shared capacity.
Okay.
Okay. So it's 6 to 7 girls per room. And just imagine it. The rooms in the women's hostel are smaller than the rooms in the boys' hostel. If any of us have stayed in the hostel, just imagine 6 beds, right? You will just know the dire need of it, and how right, tough the conditions are.
So
Okay.
these are bunk beds probably.
I don't know, right? Probably bunk beds, or what I have heard from Ramasri Madam, who is HOD and who is also, I think, warden in charge, that the beds occupy the room. There is no place to stand, right? You basically sit on your bed, have your conversations, right? There is no room to move around, right? So whatever it is, and the students, the college, the right, have given multiple representations to the university, have given multiple representations to whoever authorities. Association on behalf of the students has given multiple representations. But we need to understand the timeline of SV University, right? SV University started in 1959, right? And any university in India, or for that matter in any world, when it starts, there's a lot of capital budget given to the institutions. And as the years go, the capital budget comes down and the OPEX budget increases. So SV University, the SV University, not just the College of Engineering, SV University is at a stage where we have funds under the OPEX budget, but we do not have the CAPEX budget. So SV University has not got any capital funds for infrastructure buildings over the last 10-15 years, right? And we are in a deficit state. That could also be one reason, but it's not just the last 5 years. It has been a problem for the last, right, and a cause for the last 10 years or more. Okay. With that, what happened is association has been trying to help out in addition to the representations that didn't work. So in 2016, there was an NRI from US, Balram Reddy, who volunteered or who took over this cause and said, I will construct the hostel myself. You just need to give my name to it, and he will build the hostel for 600 students. Right, and 4 acres of land was.
And what was the is the land also that he will buy, or is it land,
Yeah,
university
no,
land?
I'm coming. Yes, sir. That's it. So he said he is willing to construct. University gave 4 acres of land next to the chemical block in the name of Balram Reddy. There was a memorandum of understanding signed with this US well-established NRI, successful, and who, as a philanthropist, agreed to give back to his university. Right. So he was also in news. If you go and search his name in 2016, 2017, he was in Tirupati at that time trying to build Tirupati IT Valley, IT city. Right. So as part of that, he visited India, and as part of that, he visited campus and he took over this cause. Things changed in 2017 onwards, right? For various reasons, his personal reasons, right? He couldn't honor that construction and it got delayed. He couldn't honor, right, because he had some financial challenges, some kind of issue in his business, right? Someone cheated him and he had a big loss of 25-30 million. That's also on the news. If anyone is interested, they can read, right? Don't quote me, but this is Google public information. So
Ravi,
there was
are you
someone.
aware of Ravi? Are you aware of that news? Ravi is from Tirupati, so that's why I
So
was
this
asking.
is Ramana Tumu on the call?
Yeah, he joined.
Hey, Ramana Reddy, Tumu, able to hear me? You're on mute. Okay, that's
But
fine.
it doesn't matter. Continue.
Okay, fine. Yeah, maybe he might be driving and he'll be there. So, right, I got introduced to this initiative from Ramana, so I'm happy to have him here. So okay, so whatever reasons, it didn't progress. Right, it got pushed out from 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. COVID struck, and 2020 to 2022, it was all COVID. Nothing moved on. Okay, then in 2023, the SUC Alumni Association. So basically, the land can't be given and nothing can be done for long, right? So now there are options that what do? Give back the land to university. The memorandum of understanding was for 5 years and it expires. The Alumni Association, right, said instead of giving back this 4 acres of land back to the university, right? I think the first 10 batches of the university college got exiled, right? Felt that I think we should do something. Let's take up this cause. Let's pull in everything, right? We are 25, 30,000 alumni. We have highly successful alumni. We have a rich heritage, right? Our people have been in great positions, are successful across the world. Why can't we take this up? Why can't we pool as much as funds within our alumni, right? And then see what are the other venues, maybe philanthropists, private organizations, right? And maybe we can reach out even to the government at a later stage for matching funds, right? Maybe that will have more pressure and all of that. So with that in good intent, an alumni which has worked only on small budget projects, if you see, right, in the FAQs, right, our budget projects were 23 lakhs was our last highest budget, right? And they have taken a leap on this, right? Because two things, right? One thing is the need. Second thing, has been a cause which has kind of left unfinished. Let's take it up and finish this rather than saying that we can't do it. I'll pause there. That's the story behind it. Then I'll talk what has happened.
Hey, Zubair, sorry,
Yes.
I just reached home. I'm trying to dial in on my phone. Can you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you, but thanks for joining. I was happy to see you.
No, it's
So-
good. Yeah, I mean, I was actually landed in the airport when you started the other
Oh,
call, and I just reached
okay.
home.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So how,
Sure.
how about the university? Does the university think there's a need for a women's hospital or a women's hostel, or they're not
Yeah,
willing to
Srihari.
contribute?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
actually, yeah, I can give a little more background.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have joined, 15 minutes before.
Oh, no problem.
I spent the whole day, actually, 2 days at the college this summer. I went there. I've been in touch with the college for the last 3 years for
Mhm.
lots of other things. My company goes there and we actually hire people from SVU. That's how I got in touch and have been talking to the professors. So when I spent time, I spoke to a number of people. I went there trying to do something different, obviously. And then a lot of the professors, who are retired, who are in their 70s and 80s now, they were all there. I actually had multiple meetings with them over the phone. And when I was there, they were all in person. Everyone believes that this is probably the most important thing. When we were there, I know your batch is 89. When we were there, it's around 45 people, both
Okay.
BTech and MTech. Now it's about 590 people or something like that.
Yeah,
So it's a multi-fold increase, but it's the same capacity in terms of the hostel space that they have. So everyone believes all the way university, our own professors, college, everyone believes this is the right one if we can pull together and make it happen.
Yeah, no, I
And by the
understand
way, I
that. You
went to
guys
the
are doing
ladies'
a great
hostel.
job. I mean, the alumni association seems to be doing a great job. But I'm just wondering, somebody like a TTD or the university itself should contribute too, right? I'm just curious on why
Yeah,
all they're
I did.
doing is just offering the land.
Yeah, I've done some more research on that. I actually spoke to the local MP. He's a
Uh-huh.
doctor. What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Gurumurthy.
Mm-hmm.
See, the thing is, like what I learned, I
Mm.
spent quite a lot of time.
Okay.
I think there are things where it is the case in Andhra for the last like 20 years. If we are raising money, anytime we invite money from outside, from
Mm.
government or TTD, we
Mm-hmm.
need to first give the money that we raised into their account, and then the whole thing starts.
Okay.
We don't even know how much they put in, right? So
Right.
I spoke to
Okay.
a number of people to see what options we have. So
Mm.
then what we figured, maybe we'll raise the money, break the ground. I think once we reach 1.2 crores or so, which we are pretty close, and
Okay.
then go in phases. I think the first phase will be done with around 3.2 crores. Hopefully we'll be able to invite people at that point, reach out to other organizations and see if they can help us. That's the
That
approach.
makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Yeah, continue on.
Yeah, by the way, I spent my wife, myself, and my daughter. My daughter is going to go to college now, so she can actually relate to that. So we spent a lot of time in the hostel with the warden. Warden madam took us there. So it's actually in a pretty dire state. I know some of us have the girls, kids, right? It's like obviously there are other complexities with the hygiene and all. Like it's pretty dire state, and I've
Mm.
seen that firsthand 3-4 months ago when I was there. Yeah, so I can answer tons of questions. Obviously, some of the nuances in terms of if there are other questions like why can't government participate or university participate, I think there are probably deeper questions I'm sure everyone may have.
Yeah.
But tons of people have done research into that too.
Okay. Okay.
So the conclusion is we'll not seek the help right now. We will do it on our own with the land that was given to us. And then if they come up front or come forward with some, if the government or if we request them, they will come for, not like giving our money into their pool and not knowing how much they'll contribute. It's basically we'll go on our own is the decision, is it?
That is correct. Yeah, at least we will start doing, we'll start, working towards phase one. And I think with 36 or 40 rooms in phase one, we'll be able to move about 180 people. And then hopefully we can reach other organizations, including government organizations or TTD. Once, we put the funds to the use, hopefully, we can reach out to them. That's the thought after doing all the research.
Okay. I mean, it's a great cause and everybody's Because when we did some research of our batch, when we went to this is when our what was the name, Ravi? What is the name of the guy? Srihari, what is his name? The guy from our university, our senior. He's the electrical department head. What is Maruti Rao? So
Oh,
Marteshwar.
he
yeah,
Yeah,
passed.
Marty.
He passed
yeah,
away recently.
he passed away
Last year.
recently. So we were working with him very closely.
Mm.
And when even we have collected our batch funds for some other reasons to help EC and EE scholarships or something like that. We had we continued that for a couple of years after COVID. We also kind of backed down. But at that time, he was helping us out to figure out the needs and all that. So we were very much opposing to construct any more new buildings in the same land. Okay, because our university looks like cramped area right now. I mean, with the buildings and all that coming all over the place, especially that we felt like that the girls' rest place or something like that. Whoever has constructed that, that
The amenity
sounded
store.
like that sounded like a very nobody was using it is the comment that we got, but it was not like very um,
Highly
uh,
planned, highly
highly
structured.
planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. We felt it's like random buildings are coming because when we were students at that time we felt like university is a very pious and very calm and soothing place. Now if you go anywhere it's like a concrete jungle. So we thought like construction was not the right way to go, but I mean if we acquire more land, yeah, probably it looks better. But if
Yeah.
we are not acquiring this, if we are in the same land, then we thought like it's not the right purpose. But
Yeah.
needs could have changed. I understand. So I just wanted to make sure that um, you said right next to engineering building, the
Yeah,
chemical
this is
engineering.
It's
yeah.
opposite
So
to
if you
chemical building. There is a road in between chemical building and empty space, and then the main road, right? The main road where the buses go, the fifth gate, third gate buses, right?
Right.
It's a space in between. I think
yeah,
it's
if you're
about
able seeing my screen, I think that's what I'm showing. This is the location plan. There's chemical engineering block here. There's this,
right.
like Ramana was saying, the road, and there is basically there was this old institution of engineers, right? And this faces actually the other end is the highway.
Correct.
So it is
Yeah.
just a lot of empty space there.
So this road, the first road, I see the chemical engineering building.
Yeah.
The road is it is within the university road, right? This is
Yeah,
when
yeah.
as
Yeah,
we
That
yeah,
road
within
is
the
pass.
within the
university.
limits.
In
Yeah.
inner road.
Okay, where is the auditorium in perspective to this?
Oh,
Where is the
that should be
auditorium?
down, right?
Auditorium is on the other side. So
Yeah.
the way it is, chemical engineering building, then comes say our main engineering
To the south.
buildings,
Yeah.
right? To the south, and then all the way on the other
The
side, it's
third gate. This is after the fifth. This is after the fifth gate. Auditorium
right
is on the
after
third
fifth
gate.
gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Auditorium is on the third.
Oh,
This is, I
this is
think, the fifth
after
gate road.
this
Fifth
is
gate
after
road.
the fifth gate road. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Slightly after. Yeah,
Mm.
slightly after fifth gate. Yeah.
Okay.
Which
I got the
leads
got
to
the
a
picture.
boys' hostel as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the plan, is it? The square is
This
the
is the
plan.
location plan. This is the location plan. All these documents are on the site. Yeah. This is the ground floor plan, how it looks like. So this is the draft plan where soil testing is happening, will get approved, and then they will submit this to the university for approval. Right? If there are any changes, they'll do. But yes, this is the draft plan that is submitted for approval to the
And
university.
who is spearheading on the ground there? Do you know anybody who is spearheading on the
Currently,
ground?
KM Bhanu sir is in charge on behalf of institution. So on this
Yeah,
initiative.
Kem Banusar is retired now. He's 65, 66. He's single, so he spends most of the time in the college. But he has a team of like 7, 8, 10 people,
Yeah,
mostly
these are
who
all
are
the committee
working there are
members.
retired people. And KL Narayana sir as well. I don't know if you're all aware, he used to teach
He's
metallurgy.
from mechanical department.
Correct. Yeah, that is correct.
Mechanical.
So yeah, there are most of them are retired professors. They are like deeply interested in getting this done, and they explained so many reasons why this is the most important need. If we all can come together and help.
Okay. Certainly. So yeah, and most of the projects, they stop because of lack of funds after they start. Like a lot of projects, the construction projects, they stop in the middle of the projects because the further funds won't be. Do you have that crisis, or do you foresee that coming at all, or you think that it will be easy enough to go for the next, or even the finish the first phase?
Yeah, I think Naidu sir, I think the first phase, see, like the first time we initiated this, probably October 12th, that's when I kind of like, sent a letter and at least like communicated to few WhatsApp groups. In the last 90 days, we haven't reached out more aggressively, right? In the last 90 days, without like necessarily pushing really hard, we raised 1.1 crore and like another 50 lakhs or so, like promised, the deposits will come. I'm confident we can get to the first phase. I don't think there will be a stoppage. But going from second phase to first phase, going from first phase to second phase, obviously, we just need to renew the intensity and then go after. But first phase will be done. I'm pretty confident.
And what is the scope of the first phase? Just breaking the ground and putting the foundation?
And the first floor as well.
Ground floor
30,
plus, yeah.
36 or 40 rooms.
40 plus 44, 84 rooms. Yeah.
That is phase two though. Phase two though, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is
When
phase
we say, yeah, I think Ramana sir was talking about, right? I think we said this phase one was just about having sufficient funds to break ground, right? But Ramana sir is mentioning about completing the ground floor plus first floor, which is 40 plus 44 rooms. So you're
That
talking
is
about ground floor
3.2
plus,
crores. Right?
yeah, which is at 10 crores total.
So to finish the first phase two, which is the ground floor plus first floor,
yeah,
it needs about almost 12.5 crores is the estimate, correct?
No.
12 crores.
That is all the 4 phases. Which document are you looking at?
So it is right above the
Sir,
first
if you're
milestone.
sharing, I'm screen, right, sir? From the
Yeah,
brochure, the ground floor plus first floor is 12 crores.
Yeah.
And
yeah, this is how it is actually. So there is ground floor plus 3/4 above, right? Like total 160 rooms or 180 rooms that can accommodate 600 people. That whole project is like 10 to 12 crores roughly, right? But breaking the ground, building the foundation, getting to the first 40 rooms, that's the most expensive part, right? Like, that's about, it's estimated between 3.2 to 3.6 crores by the civil engineers.
And so this is an alumni-wide effort, right? It's not just one batch or one thing or something.
No, it's alumni-wide. Yeah, exactly.
So you are thinking that the enough funds can be reached in the right time, right?
Yeah, 3.2 crores to get to the foundation plus the initial rooms. Yeah, I think beyond that, it requires obviously a lot more work. But getting to the 3.2 crores should not be a problem. Obviously, we need to start, and in the next 3 months or so, 3.5 months, 4 months, we need to raise another 1 crore. We raised 1 crore now, and we have 50 lakh commitment. We just need to get another 50 lakh commitment and actually get the deposits. That's a goal for the next 100 days. We are going to send a note with.
So you have 1 crore in cash right now in hand.
Yeah, 1.05 or something like that.
Yeah, 1.08. Yeah. As on date, yes.
And this came how is the funds being managed, through a trust or something like that, or how are they being managed?
There's this
Alumni Association has a bank account with proper, obviously. I mean, I reviewed those controls as well, and I was there. I did not know all of this. They have a bank account that's actually government approved, audited, and it has to go through the whole process.
Okay, so it's a trust account. It's not like an individual account or something like that.
No, it's not an individual account.
Okay, and who are the trustees here? Like who are the main trustees at least? How many? Do you know?
There are 3 people. I don't know the exact names, Naidu sir, but yeah, we can actually go add those details. There are
Yeah, it'll be better because even we are trying to start our own trust of our batch, so that's why we are trying to get
So
a little bit more.
currently, yeah, so the account is managed by Tirupati Association. So, right, the account transactions are monitored by principal, association president, who is Devnath Reddy, right, vice president, and Hari Murli is the treasurer. So the account is right. It's basically by the association. It's not an individual account.
Okay, and these are all ex alumni, basically. That's what you're saying.
Oh yeah, these are all ex-alumni.
Yeah, these are all. Oh yeah, I mean everyone who is involved are from our college. Either they studied, or they taught, and they are
Or
retired.
they're
And they want to
professors
give
in our
back.
college. Yeah.
Okay. So certainly great information. I know it is getting late for you as well as us. So yeah, we'll what we will do is we'll go to our batch. We have some funds at our discretion, but we'll figure out what is the right amount and how much should be contributed given the effort. And we'll take a decision combinedly and get back to you guys. So who should we contact as a primary source of, is it Ramana or?
Oh, you can reach out to Zubair or me. Zubair has been doing so much work behind the scenes, I should say, between him and his wife. You can reach out to any of us, sir.
Okay. Okay. Well, Srihari, do you have any other questions? Hari,
No,
you have any?
no, I don't have any questions. Yeah, you guys are doing a great job. So
Hazrat,
congratulations.
can you hear me? Hazrat, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hazrat, I think maybe we should not restrict this one to only EC and Triple E. Maybe we need to go out our entire other branches also.
No. Our funds are already collected funds. So we have our own batch, EC and E. You guys as an alumni, you can reach out anybody you wanted to. Okay, that's no issue at all. As a group, we already have some.
But we collected that money for different causes. So better to not to disturb that one and mobilize other extra funds for this cause. Maybe entire batch.
I'm not able to hear who was that talking, please.
Ravi.
Ravi.
Ravindra Reddy.
Oh, Ravindra Reddy. Okay, I thought Ravi. Okay, Ravindra.
Why?
Yeah, I didn't recognize your voice.
Yeah, your
Ravi.
voice was very different.
Yeah, different.
So Ravindra, that is fine.
No, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Actually.
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it outside. We'll talk about it and get back to.
After this meeting, maybe we'll discuss ourselves.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So we just want to gather as much information as possible because we all had hearsay information about this project, but never from the horse's mouth. So we'll just figure out. And what is the link to this? So this is the website link.
Yeah, this is the way. I'm not able to.
Alumni.
Yeah, I'm not able to. I'm not able to message, right? But the name is simple: SUC Alumni Women's Hostel.com. Right, that's the name. But I can share it with Sumulata, and she can give you that website because I'm not able to instant message to all this name.
Yeah,
that's fine. It's easy to remember.
Naidu sir, one other help we need from one of you or any or any of your batchmates. If one of you can participate in the ambassador group, we created a small group from one batch, 1 or 2 people, right? When I say one batch, not each branch, but like one batch. Like 1 or 2 people are part of that. We have now 22 people from probably 8 or 9 or 10 batches. If we can add 1 or 2 of you, there is tons of information that we kind of exchange on a regular basis. And we also meet once every.
So our 85,
2
89, the common person that we all know is Ravi Kumar. Okay. So
Ravi
you can,
Kumar?
yeah.
Okay.
He can associate with all
Ravi
the branches.
Kumar Pasupuleti. That's
yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Ravi, you've been volunteered.
I've been nominated. Ravi, is it okay if we add you to that ambassador group?
No, I think Ramana sir, Zubair, I think we need at least
2 or 3.
No. I
if
think our
possible.
primary candidate
Yeah.
is Ravi Kumar.
Yeah, main
And
main
we'll
primary contact
mainly
is probably,
primary contact
make
is
him
Ravi
the
Kumar.
primary contact and he can pass
Ad-
on
Adrat?
anything. You guys.
Yeah,
Adrat,
yeah,
tell me.
yeah. Basically, we have volunteered you to be the primary ambassador for our batch.
Actually, I know all about this because Mr. Devan is very close to me. He's our
Okay.
senior, super senior. So he worked in our department previously, retired SC in our department only. He's looking after this. And our former CMD is also Mr. Gopal Reddy. I think you remember him.
Yeah.
Who came
Both
to
of them are heavily involved, sir. Yeah, both Gopal Reddy sir
Gopal
and
Reddy garu.
Adam.
Adrat,
Yeah.
you may be knowing that he has come to that function on that day. Gopal Reddy, along
Right,
with
right.
Yeah, I remember.
GS Krishnamurthy, professor, retired. When we met at Tirupati to conduct that function of Kishore.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
civil. He's from civil.
Yes,
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 Krishna.
his first batch and Gopal sir is second batch. So recently when I met him on 1st January, he told me you try to make more members active to get the funds at the earliest possible so that they can complete the project without any
Yeah,
difficulty.
good. So, Ravi
yeah.
Kumar sir, looks like you are pretty closely involved.
Yes,
Why don't
yes,
we
yes.
add you to that ambassador group?
There are some problems. So who are like-minded, they can donate the funds and collect the funds. So many of our department people also contributed more than 1 lakh so far. So even our former CMD's Mrs. who worked in the university as a Hindi professor, she also contributed 1 lakh recently.
Padmaja Devi.
So many are interested. So many are not aware of this subject. So we have to make them aware of this subject and pull up the funds without any difficulty.
Yeah,
And
we are only
I
doing this for the last 90
suggest
days.
there is a alumni meeting coming up in Bangalore. SUC Bangalore chapter is a meeting coming up on the last Monday of January. I think they have every monthly meet, but it's last Monday of every month. So you guys can contact if you know anybody from Bangalore who is actively
Actually, on
involved.
January 26th, they are conducting meeting at Tirupati every year.
Okay.
Yeah, January
So
26th,
we'll
October
do
2nd
one
at
thing.
Hyderabad.
Yeah, we'll do one thing, sir. We have like different kinds of material and information on the website. We'll put together maybe a quick 4 or 5 slides information. That way we can, anyone from the ambassador group can go present it in Tirupati chapter or Bangalore chapter or Hyderabad chapter whenever those meetups happen.
So
Maybe
for
we'll do that.
Bangalore chapter, we'll put Lakshmi Prasad from our batch ambassador, second guy. And from Tirupati area, Ravi Kumar will represent.
Okay. That sounds good.
Do we have the contact or number? Because
Yeah, Lakshmi
we can
Prasad.
take it from
Lakshmi
Sumalata.
Prasad, I
think
can
Srini
give
is from
the.
the same batch.
okay.
Or if we can put it in the chat, we can.
The
Yeah, the chat
problem is
access is not there.
nobody. Yeah, chat access is not even given to us. Yeah.
Ramana, I'll get it and I'll send it over to you guys.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, thanks.
So
Sounds good.
basically, 2 people from our group will represent this. One is Ravi and another is Lakshmi Prasad.
Hyderabad also you can select one person.
Hyderabad. Who is the right? I mean, I know we have.
Sasmit.
Yeah, but Sasmit is busy with other stuff. We need somebody who can focus. Maybe
Srikanth is from civil.
Yeah,
Srikanth,
somebody that
Srikanth.
you think, Ravi, if there is something needed from Hyderabad, but I think most of, let's figure out the third person. We don't know, but we'll figure it out and let you know. But at least 2 people you need, right? Minimum. You have those 2 names.
Yeah.
You can be the third guy.
Yeah, that is. I can only participate from US.
So we have enough people here, right? So you
Oh
need
yeah,
one here and here.
Ramna is US. I am in Canada. Chandu is in US. Yeah.
So you can be our point
Yeah,
of contact.
I can
for
be the
US.
third person if you want.
Sounds great. That'll be good. Yeah, 3 people will be solid.
Yeah, and we'll talk outside. As I said, we'll have our own meeting. A lot of our folks are busy at a short notice today. We'll have our own meeting and we'll figure out. Hari, you have any questions, Harnath?
Yeah, I don't have any questions. Good that we got this going pretty soon. we never expected. But the thing is, like, when you guys recruit ambassadors, you know, those guys should be pretty active in propagating this message properly. Okay, otherwise nobody will donate.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Getting donations is not that easy.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's good feedback. We already, like, for example, we only told Sumalata like 3 weeks ago, and she's already putting us in touch with, you know, some of you, right? Likewise, we have some people.
Sumlata should be the ambassador from her team.
No, she's already nominated.
She's already there.
No,
We
You
nominated
told us
her.
once, and then we are making it happen already. Oh, your name is already there, Suma.
Yeah, 91, 95.
You got the right person.
Yeah, she's my
But yeah, you
classmate.
guys
She
are
doesn't
doing
have
a
an
great
option.
job. Yeah,
And
you guys are
what
doing a good job. Yeah.
my final question is, what name are you planning to, like, alumni kind of name will come on the building or something like that, or how what is the final thought?
Lot of details are there in that brochure, sir. Naidu sir, like you can read through. The people can donate rooms. People can, number of people can put together the wings. If someone donates more than, I think, some amount of money, their name will be there on the wing. I think the professors thought through that quite a bit.
So what
And
is
lot
the
of those
wing? What is the wing amount? What is the wing amount?
2 crores.
2
And what is
crores,
the room amount? What is the
10
room
lakhs.
amount?
10 lakhs, 10
If you
lakhs.
see my screen, yeah.
Okay. So the building itself will be named after alumni, is it? Or
If
That's
there's
the
a
start.
5
Unless someone
crores,
donates 5 crores.
5 crores.
No. What I meant is it a so let's say somebody donates 5 crores, it'll come on his own name, right? Individual name. But what I'm saying is, will there be anywhere it says this is effort from SUC?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
See, all the names will be displayed on the lobby. There will be a list of donors, right? But if you're specifically, so there are multiple places where the donor credits will be passed out, right? Like if you give 10 lakhs, then your name will be on the front wall of the room. Lobby will have all the donors' names. If anyone who is above 1 lakh, and if there is no one person who is donating 5 crores, then I think Ramana, there would be a mention of alumni clearly in the building name as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we wanted to make it a group effort as much as we can. When we all look back, you know, it'll be great. But yeah, we also want to encourage people to donate big amounts if they want to.
If I don't mind asking, like, can you tell me what is the highest group donation that has come in so far? Any such group or?
It's our group. It's my group.
Yeah, Hazrat Garu, it is our group. Even though.
Yeah. Yeah, Naidu sir, like I can even give details. Like I committed to giving 20 lakhs. I donated 10 lakhs already, and I'll be doing 10 more. One of my close buddies, he donated 10 lakhs. You know, his parents passed away. He wanted to do something on their name. And there are 5-6 people who committed like 1 lakh to 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs. You know, they'll be depositing soon. So my batch will be raising about 50 lakhs. That's what I'm aiming for. When I say my batch, you know, my branch.
So out of that, 20 is your own money.
20 is. I went there wanting to do something with my 20. That's how, you know, and obviously they changed my mind, saying like this is much more important.
Okay, that's a very noble cause. Yeah, thanks for spearheading.
Yeah, I mean, this has been an issue even back then, right? Back when we were in college, they were complaining, our batchmates or the girls in our class were complaining that so it's been almost like 20, 30 years since our hotel.
That is true. And now it's much bigger problem because many of the branches have 60% girls, 65%.
Is that right? What's the enrollment right now? What's the enrollment of the whole each batch? Like this batch, let's say 2023 batch. Is it like 1,000? So we were like, I don't know, our whole batch, everybody together is probably like 200. 200, not even 200, right? Maybe 200.
I think
all branches together.
Bachelors and masters, I think
she said 500 plus now it is 500
only
plus
girls. 500
girls, so it's like a 125 a year. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all branches, all batches.
Is there a PhD program also in our college?
Yeah, apparently there is, but some many of them are affiliated to IIT Chennai or some. I think they get to do some work here, some work there, some complicated program. But I think there are very few people.
PhD is there. It's there.
Okay.
I think
Shankar,
Zubair,
do
your wife
you
did
have any questions, Shankar?
PhD or masters there?
My wife did masters, but some of her batchmates have done PhD there. So
PhD.
that's how I know. We meet them whenever we visit Tirupati.
Shankar, do you have any questions? Did you drop off?
Yeah, I don't see him.
Okay. Okay, then it's been a great effort.
Yeah, you
So
guys are very
for our
organized.
guys,
and very good.
Ravindra and Ravi and all these people, I think we'll have something maybe tomorrow morning for us, maybe tomorrow evening to Bangaloreans and all these people. But we'll figure that out. We'll communicate to groups and just be on the lookout. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
that will be good, sir. By the way, I mentioned in my letter to like everybody is in a different place in terms of financial situation, right? Like, kids and schools and like, family commitments. So like anywhere from 1 rupee to how much ever they can give, it's all good. If they cannot give for obviously for 100 different reasons, just their good thoughts themselves, hopefully will carry us through as well. So it's money thing is a very personal, because there's so much going on in everybody's lives, right? So
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. I
makes
mean,
sense, yeah.
it may, yeah, it's voluntary, right? So it's not like,
right,
yeah. So this is as long as we spread the word, and
exactly.
the biggest fear is not to stop the project. That is the
Yes.
biggest fear. We need to
Yeah.
see an outcome of this. That is the satisfaction for any donor.
Yeah.
Um,
We will, sir. Yeah, we will. We're only just getting started, in my opinion. With the word of mouth, we already crossed 1 crore. I think once we reach out to many people, I spoke to somebody who is in their 70s. I think he's from 73 batch. Madhusudan, he said he will contribute a large sum as well. So I think it's all about reaching and contacting the right people, because we have thousands of alumni.
yeah.
Yeah,
So watch
just
out
as
for
a
those.
closing
Watch out
note,
for those
right?
monthly programs everywhere. So those are the right venues to put this across. So.
Right. Yeah. And Zubair and his wife have done an awesome job putting so much material in the website, so much material, designs and plans and brochures, FAQs. Still, we may need to go back and enhance some of it, but they have done a fabulous job. So much information on the website.
So if you can use the website as a place of information, the brochure is here, Ramana's letter is here, the building plan is here, the allotment letter is here. We'll come with pictures. What has happened so far is here, right? Like the fund, how is it progressing is here. From October 5th to January 14th, we have raised 58 lakhs. There's batch-wise breakup of the funds. So look at this site. If there's any feedback, let us know, right? But this site should give all the details. And
also, we uploaded the letter that registrar gave for us, transferring the building, over to our college. So bunch of information is there on the website.
Okay.
Cool.
So you don't suspect any abuse of funds and all that, right?
No. Yeah, it's all being thoroughly managed. Principal, it's being audited. So much. I actually have done research, and I think a couple other people did as well, like you were asking, and I expect hopefully other people to go, check things as well to make sure everyone gets the conference. I spoke to KL Narayana sir extensively, principal sir, Devendranath Reddy sir. So to me that's probably it won't happen. I think everyone, and they get audited too every year, and they're also uploading statements now, right? Like I think they give visibility after every month, like where the money from this, what is added, and anonymizing names where they don't want to show the names, and like where it is getting deducted, like, hey, we took say 25,000 deposit to give it to someone, and they're like, there's so much oversight, sir. That's probably
like we meet with the committee and the volunteers, all these batch coordinators on a bi-weekly. We just came out of that meeting, so we keep track of what are the expenses, how much is gathered, how much is the pledge, right? And in terms of audits,
debits and credits.
Yeah, there is also income tax exempt for this account. There is the account is eligible for corporate CSR. So if there are firms by our alumni, right, they can donate it as part of their CSR quota as well, and that requires all types of audits as well. So yeah.
And
All-
is there a construction timeline somewhere here?
That's what I
not
think.
there yet.
Ravi Kumar sir, you may know the latest, but yeah, the plan is to break the ground at the end of January. Once we touch that 1 crore,
Okay.
or actually 1.2 crores, what we were
Cool.
thinking. And
Yeah.
then the goal is to complete in the next 18 months. I mean, obviously that's the goal.
Right.
But yeah, it all depends, right? You know, how
on
fast
the
we can do.
the goal to complete the complete project, or just phase 1 or phase 2?
Phase 1, that's what it says, right? Yeah. Oh, phase 2 also 2024, phase 3, 25. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, it's written there. At least that's the goal. And then we just need to see. We are thinking of pushing it hard. Once we break the ground, put the foundation, then we want to aggressively reach out to TTD and other organizations as well.
Okay, no problem. This sounds great.
Yeah.
We'll
we'll have our own little meeting with our own group, and then we'll get back to you. I think that would be the next step. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Great presentation.
Awesome.
Great job, guys.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ramana. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Good night.